All right, everybody, welcome back to Blueprints, where we still have things to do, obviously. No one's disputing that. We have a key card, thanks to the break room, but we have some stuff to do. We still need the drafting studio 3 times, and to get these rooms, we've never touched these rooms. This is probably like important. The casino, who knows? That might let us get a stupid amount of money to be able to buy, you know, the showroom things or the gift shop things. And then we need the other rooms just because there might be stuff in them. Hello, bird. Goodbye, bird. What's in the outer room today? Not really what I wanted. I wanted, you know, maybe a schoolhouse, maybe a shrine. I'm a big shelter head. I'll take a shelter. We can get the gem down here. It'll cost, you know, a step, but whatever. Pop. Oh, and you know what? We can start a lab experiment from here. So it's like not the worst. What's up with the radiation? It's been so long since we've seen this. Interesting. Does it only go up on the... Does it reset every day? For some reason, I was thinking that it that it's persistent, but that's the same as it's always been, and we've done plenty of lab experiments. So maybe we just have to make the experiment trigger a trillion times, and then all the doors magically open. But I think that requires having the shelter, or maybe just accessing the shelter computer. Maybe that's one reason you want to use your remote access on that. Okay, not what I was hoping for. I saw this and I was like, we could break the game again. This would have been great with the root cellar. Always, it's likely if we get a tunnel, that's sweet. No guarantees we'll have a shovel. I think I might take 1 star here. No, I'm taking the allowance. Of course I'm taking the allowance. They are effectively the same thanks to the laundry room, but I'll do that, and then I guess we can see how the radiation goes. We can pay attention to that today. Maybe there's something there. Sounds good, too good to be true, but whatever. I'm also going to head all the way back to the tunnel. We removed 10 crates last time, maybe the time before. I don't know, it's been a couple days for me. And I don't think we were ever able to see the impact that we had down here. Holy cow, that's... Is it further back? Yeah, this one stayed. But obviously this was all blocked up. So there's still... that we can't really see how deep the tunnel is. There's something there. That looks like a grave of some kind or something, right? That right there. Like one of the coffins. That's the word I'm looking for. Which could lead to some stuff, but I imagine it goes further. Or maybe that's just the end. We'll see, I guess. But that probably has some intel, I assume, relating to the old... you know, the stuff with the castle puzzle and all that, and that tomb and that clock and blah, 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 blah. But we'll just head up here. We don't really... Yeah, we really just want, like, more drafting studios to just get that done. You can look at some trophies here. We still can try to fill up everything. The directory is obviously going to be part of that. Parlor's getting there. Dartboard might take a while. This is 20 dead ends in one day. And then we have some other stuff. This is said classroom final exam, and I think I forgot about that. I imagine that's what's in the 9th classroom. Because you can get 9, but you can only get 8 with without the drafting studio. Anyways, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's see. A little early for a corridor. Hallway's a nice key. A little early for a dead end, so I guess we take the hallway. And we can re-roll this corner room as much as we want, or, well, within reason. Now, a locksmith... locksmith is something. I'd like to save a bedroom closet. Of course, these are always fine. A commissary might be needed early, you think? I kind of like a redraw. Just give me something. Like, we don't really need the library too much anymore. A solarium here is pretty good. Drafting studio is a rare room, I believe. Putting it in the corner, great place for it to be. Hallway? No hallway. I'll take a chapel, because we want to fill up the board, and we should be able to do 20 dead ends and fill up the board on the same day. That just makes sense. So, you know, we can put a coat check here. Just get rid of a dead end. Put it where there, you know, needs to be a dead end. That's fine. We don't really need it. I don't think we need the hammer for anything other than the outer room entrance hall. I'm sure something will come up eventually, but I'll take a boudoir here. Some reroll dice could help. And, of course, a gem. Rest in peace, Christmas room. It was banging, though. We're well past that. We should get over that. The gallery's got a couple gems. I do like a passageway here, just so we can keep everything on the left side. Maybe I screw up this right side. A dead end feels like it cuts us off left. I want to try the 20 dead ends, because, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, 9. These can all be dead ends. This side can be... So we only really need just, like, the sides filled up with dead ends. Or, I mean, I guess we could put them on the inside, too. Just, that's a little more complicated, but I'd really like to try that. There's one right here. It's a reroll for a guy like me. A gift shop. If we get the casino, we could afford things. This still goes up. I like it. We're playing different today. We're really trying to fill everything up. Now, I shouldn't use the reroll dice basically anytime soon. Look at that. Dead end. Maybe like a gem on the table or some coins or something. Not today. Oh, a shovel out here. But green rooms, we can put them all in the middle. They have lots of doors. That's awesome. Gift shop, turn left. I'd love if you turned left. Okay. I'll take it. And I'll take it because we can put a room here. The shelter. Lockpick kit. That's going to help a lot. Anything else? No, not really. Okay, well, we could have taken the weight room earlier. I forgot about all that. Okay, that I'm going to wait on. We can go up here just fine. Perfect, lockpick worked. This is going to be a garage, so I should use a key on it. But because that's a garage, we need access to this room. So I don't love these. We can still obviously come around to it. And there's no way I don't put a garage here. Although, I guess maybe we don't have to, but... Could launder something. I'll take a bedroom here. I'll put a garage here. Right, it's going to cost a key, but... We get 3 keys. As far as I know, it's guaranteed. Yep, we're still, like, assuming that. No extra item. The oil spill moves, does it not? Isn't it sometimes up here? Maybe I'm crazy. And that's where I'm getting that from. But there we go. I'm gonna... we don't need gems for green room, so that's like rockin'. Like a green room here would go crazy. Okay, a library here. All of these are really bad to go here. That's extremely limiting. We have to go up and around through the foundation. A study's okay. It's a mid-house dead end. I feel like you have to reroll here. That's a pretty bad. We have lockpick. This is okay. It lets us into the antechamber, which is may or may not be useful depending on where the thing is. Okay, there's one. Not the door. That is the door. I'm not going to click on that because I don't know if I want to draft it yet. Are you kidding me? Remember when we permanently increased our lockpick skills? That's really cool, isn't it? Okay. We could tunnel straight into the antechamber. That kills my left side dreams. But we don't have to keep drawing the tunnel. We could do one here. We have a shovel. My allowance has been raised. Thanks to the effect of the thing. We don't have to take a shelter. Okay, a secret passage is effectively the same thing that I can't take. Okay, so I'm not going to take another one. I'd love to make this, reroll that or something to make it a multipath thing so we can keep going left. I'd really like to try to get one of those things today. I'm not going to go this way. Well, we know this is definitely an exit. Okay, I don't have the gems for you. Okay, so screw you. We can put a dead end here. There's no sense in putting the library here. Maybe this has a key or a gem or a magnifying glass. Sure. We're not doing too hot. I'm going to go all the way back to the passageway. Maybe we just got to get better. There's still so many like dead ends and crap in the pool. Okay, this can be a dead end just fine. Okay, now you don't give me any. All right, well, I'll take the parlor so we can get some gems so we're not forced into stupid decisions. Please, is the foundation, that door's a normal door? Okay. This is where we start needing keys and probably key cards, but we have a key card. So that's sick. Black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains gems. I feel like this is true. This is true. This is false, which means you have the gems, but kind of just basing that on absolutely nothing. We'll find out, and we did find out. Okay. Come in here. We'll do some digging. Steps are good. Steps are good. Steps are good. Nothing of interest. Awesome. Not even like garbage. There we go. We actually get 3 today. Thank you for the key. We get 4? I didn't know there could be 4. I guess that makes up for getting 2 so many days in a row. We can come down here all we want. We can do whatever. Office, conference room probably is needed. It can be a storeroom. We still have the entrance hall, and we still have this foundation exit. I think I'm going to go all the way back to the entrance hall, which isn't really that far. And I mean, we have 60 steps. We did so much, and we're 10 less than what we start with, so I don't really mind this. Go through the boudoir, we go through the chapel. I'd love like a sleeping mask at any point that I leave one behind in here, maybe. Okay, oh, I forgot. This is sheltered, so it's actually bad. We only have 1 shelter left. Just don't use it on an aquarium, please. Okay. So we take this, we tilt, we save our gems. A library is guaranteed, and it's not the worst thing to draw in this spot. It doesn't have to be a library. Oh, it is really bad. Okay, all of these are terrible. Okay, I guess I'm putting a planetarium down, and we're just gonna hope. I thought the library went right for no reason. Maybe it would be good. There's a shrine blessing that was like rotate rooms, right? Am I insane for that? Maybe I should have taken the studies. Okay, there's some dice is sweet, but we've taken. Why did I pick the den? Didn't I have a planetarium? I don't know. What were my other options there? I'm gonna go in here for the dig spot, even though it's not the most guaranteed thing. A couple coins, sure, whatever. Still haven't seen a green room that's free. Thank you, Terrace, for not doing anything. I mean, we haven't seen a green room, but like, if we did, it would be free. That would be cool. Okay, but we use these dice in order to go up and down. We really need that. Technically, we don't need to go up. We just need to go down, but I don't like that. But with this, we can re-roll up top and try to get like a 4-door room, a red room or something. So maybe this is key. Problem is now I need like 2 rooms in a row that are straight lines, like a workshop or a corridor will do it. See, that's bad. That's where we fail this. A gallery though? Or a conference room. I feel like we're never going to come back to this corner. I'll take the gallery. Do we always get a room 8 key here? Yes, we get the gems and we get the room 8 key. And we get this, obviously we get access to that. What does room 8 look like? Okay, it's a right corner. They're all, you know, like it turns to the right. So that could go somewhere. I mean, this is rank 8. We don't want to use it there, obviously. But if we're going this way, I don't know. We can do something with that, maybe. Okay. We can redraw, or we can just throw down like a bunk bedroom. I don't really care for the Lost and Found. It could take my lockpick, the shovel, the key card. Those are all bad. Try to get like a rare dead end out of the pool. The lavatory would be sheltered. We don't want it here. Have we ever taken a sheltered lavatory? Does it do anything? Like maybe there's some hidden effect, right? Like the water starts running. The shower's on. I don't know what it would be because there's no effect to negate, but that's a perfect spot to put down a secret, right? Okay. So we go to the parlor. We go into the passageway, and that takes us around this way. How many dead ends we have? 1, 2. Does this count? That is a dead end type. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did really good on that side. 5, 6, 7. Maybe not that, but if we can at least get a full board trophy, that's sweet. And hopefully learn something about something else, but okay, none of the lockpicks work down here. That's messed up, by the way. I just want to point out that's messed up. Maybe those rooms are more resistant to lockpick. I feel like that's happened before. Closed exhibit. I do have key cards. The problem is to actually get the crown, we would need to go through the antechamber, which could happen. But it does get me to both sides, which is what I really need right now. So we're going to take it. We can use our key card. Okay, this is great. It takes me to the top row. We get the effect, which is more steps, which is awesome. And we get to go up and we get to go down. So give me the lunchbox here. Maybe I shouldn't eat it all at once just in case of a weight room, but we do have the shelter on it still if it comes up. Okay. Love a vault. One day we'll get there. Get a vault key or something, but we got to continue from here. We don't have to, but we should. Room 8 is not going to work here. So we'll use a normal key. I'd love to tilt. That's a little messed up. We could still get through. I feel like the odds are very unlikely. A showroom has things we can buy, though, but... Give me a reroll. Okay, so that didn't really work. We're going to put down a dead end. Maybe can the commissary sell reroll dice? I don't think so. But anyways, we can do this. We can turn off the gym. We can turn on the garage. We can do the key card. We haven't been outside the garage in a while, but I don't see any point in doing that. Screw off. Okay, please turn left or we lose. Okay. The aquarium gets us... Oh, wait, hang on. I sheltered the closed exhibit, but the security doors stayed. But I think they were already open, right? The lights were green. So maybe that's what it does. This won't be sheltered. It gets us into the antechamber if we need to. We could theoretically pass through if we need to. Okay, it's the eels making that sound. I was freaked out, man. We could get a powered room here. Who knows? Like a lab would go crazy, I think, in this corner. Okay, we do get some corners though. I'll take a library has a good chance of a bookshop. Could take something else. What would I want? I mean, like just a corner room is enough. We could re-roll it, but I don't see why. And like we could re-roll into an archives or something because it's powered. If power makes it more likely, so I'll just take another parlor, and we can do this one. Any secrets here now that we're on like rank 9? Never had a parlor all the way up here before. No? Okay. There's only one true statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There are 2 true statements. Okay, one of you's a lie. We have 3 keys. Watch it be in none of them. Watch it be in none of them. Some you were true, you're false. Yeah. That adds up. Lockpick. Veranda keeps us alive. We can dig. Shoes okay. Metal detector. Gem we don't really need. Turnip. Keep me going, boss. Workshop pushes us. Secret passage, workshop. We can do this into a green room. Green room, very likely to have a lot of doors, just to make sure we can do this. Right? If I pull a workshop, then dead end, screw me. So this should be a guaranteed thing here. We'll do a green room. 2 books. 3 books. 4 books. 4 books. Okay, just looking at how these are spaced. And we've seen this door back here, which is interesting. We saw that the other day, but not right now. Of course, this is locked. Is this the room I've never taken? I believe it is. Sadly, I can't take any of you, but the courtyard, we need to keep going. But it's nice to see you, morning room. Now we... Yeah, it goes right there. Okay, this counts as a hallway off of a hallway, that's right. Turnip, thank you for the steps. We're 61, we're pretty close to where we started. A lot of coins. 4 coins. That's new. Trunk, I'd love you, but can't afford you. Bedroom, oh, more dice, more keys. Okay, so adjoined does mean has to be drafted out of a bedroom, not adjacent. Okay, now we know that. I was expecting more, but a key's nice and like a gem or whatever I got. We filled up this side. Now we just gotta hope to do the other side with no reroll dice, but we took another dead end out of the pool, right? Okay, and if we can open the antechamber, any of the doors, we'd like to. Oh, right, keycard entry has been turned off. Okay, well, you take the classroom, which at least means I can reroll a couple times off of the classroom, which is decent. We know about grade 1. I don't need you. I'm going to eat the apple, though. Any, like, hall pass or anything in here? No? Okay, goodbye. Dan gets us where we're going. I'd love to see a different type of room. Not quite that. Not quite this, but maybe. Could have item. Could have keys. We really need a split room off of this to go up and down. I'd love to see that here, though. I'd love something that goes down this way and to the right. So it's a little bit of a risk. Vestibule will do it. And it's a new room, and we have gems. It's a hallway. Oh, okay. Right, how does this work? One of the 3 doors will lock, and one will... Okay. Oh, it means locked. Oh, that's not good. Well, only one is locked. Okay, not this one. You take a cloister. Oh, I guess I can't even go backwards, huh? Okay, that's the locked one. I don't give a crap. Okay, that's why it's shaped like this, or it has that kind of effect. So this one is also open. Den here is awesome. I don't think we're getting to 20 dead ends, but if I can get to a full board, we're still rocking something. Okay, so from the cloister, though, I swear to God, it changes every time. Sometimes it's that one. It's the second one you click. I don't know, man. Key to the secret garden. What does the secret garden look like? We could still use it here. And that is 2 antechamber doors, so we might be able to do something with that. Okay. Yeah, we can put it here if this door is locked. Really, we can put it anywhere. That's pretty good. Get absolutely nothing from there, but let's find the right door. All right, be locked. You can be a secret guard. Okay, we'll screw off. I'm gonna lose my mind. We lost it by 1, huh? Guess we should have taken the study earlier because we could re-roll with all these gems we have. Okay, that blows. How are my dead ends doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no way we're getting it. That's it. We have 9. We need 20. What are the odds I can blow open another patio door somehow? Is this what I get for making, like, rare rooms more common? I think these are all maybe unusual. We can take the study. Maybe we can still pull chests out of this. We don't have an office or the throne room yet. Some nice light in here. I think this is the first time we've had it on a wall. But yeah, we might be able to pull out a throne room. Get the king. I think we have everything else, probably. Right, okay, thank you. Could have been a secret garden. Should have put that down. I'll take a pool. We can re-roll the top room all we want thanks to the rook. Are you just beefing about the trunks? I see the trunks. Where's there? Yeah, right there. Sorry, what? I should still be able to open it, right? The default behavior is locked for an offline. Huh? I guess I should turn the power back on? I guess locked means you can't even use the key card on it. It's just off. Okay, well, we have steps. If I don't get screwed here, and I guess even if I do get screwed here. There's no way we're accessing that without the antechamber. I'll go to the breaker box. I did not expect that to happen. Okay, I guess that's something to know. Thank you for the gem. I didn't see you there. I'll turn the keycard entry system back on. And now we should be able to just use our keycard on it. That's crazy, man. Wrong way. That's why you look at the map, kids. That's why you look at the maps. We go this way. Hello, sir. It's our outside room shelter, just checking. I guess, yeah, we can check on that. This certainly isn't going to work because the room's already made here, so let's just use a key. Did I try to lockpick? I hope I did. But now we can use this. We can re-roll the corner however much we want. Sure. Like, yeah, we can try to basically force, like, a treasure trove. Good. I'd like to try to make an office happen just to make sure we can get chests. I'd love for chests to occur. Okay, we can use this re-roll. Like, a treasure trove is pretty good. I guess we can re-roll the next room too with gems. So maybe I should have taken the treasure trove. Just kind of throwing everything away here. Okay, I'll take it. we can do this. Previous box in this room contained a true statement. I hate you because you're also false unless you're not obeying normal red note rules. So screw off. Maybe gift shop. Am I close? Can you stop beeping? I see the money. Okay, gift shop for the 110 item. Solid. Room's getting there. I don't want the secret garden here, so I guess we'll do this. And we'll just try to re-roll for the office or something else. It's going to cost a gem anyways. A casino? That's funny. Okay, well, I'll take a gym. great. Okay, well, we can go to the gift shop. We can see if we have a king somewhere. I believe it's just the throne room and the office are king. Maybe this if I'm not paying attention. Oh no, don't lock me out. I guess we can just leave and come back, but let's go to the gift shop. Let's go to the gift shop. Are we doing another day this episode? I think we can try for a quick one. I'm gonna go here and into the tunnel. I don't know what would I do quickly. Like we can throw our life away to try to get a drafting studio just again. It's beeping. Are you in here? Oh, it's probably something in here, but we can't open any of these doors. But we can buy the 110 gift shop item, which is like that little doll Swimbird plushie. Permanent addition to master bedroom. Unlocked air mode. There you go. And we don't receive any benefit from ending the day anywhere in particular. So, kill me. And yeah, I guess we'll just try to force a drafting studio to happen somewhere. That's kind of what I was hoping with the solarium, but, you know, screw me. 12 dead ends. 8 more is tough, dude. I thought it would be easy, but... Well, because I kept forcing myself in here, like this. These vertical paths. Oh, maybe I should have drafted from the den to go down. That might have helped. So that we could use like a straight line room. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you gotta be aware of these things, I suppose. Day 52. So we're gonna check the outer room. Just in case it's like a crazy classroom day, in which case I'll be here for another hour. Shrine, we'd like to get Blessing of the Monk again, just to try more things. The entrance hall we still need to do. I'd like to try a garage, a clock tower, just to see what the hell happens. It's a goddamn schoolhouse day. Okay, well, if we get past grade 6 or something, we're gonna be here forever. I don't think I need to go in, but let me see. There's that. We found. Is there no secret in the desk on this one? I thought there was. Within a timely manner is very interesting, especially because it's spelled O-R, like manor, mansion, you know, type of deal. I don't know what the hell it means, though. But anyways, I guess we'll classroom max here and try to make something happen. I guess we start here. Sure. We don't want the classrooms immediately, because we want gems so that we can just chain all the classrooms together. And you know, we have to get the first one. Let me hit a den here. The corner's kind of big because we could start the classroom train there, which in theory means I should get out of here. We have 4 gems. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Because then we can just do this. I think we've learned all we can from grade 1, right? I think we're good on most of them. We'll see. Okay, give me 2. This is the math one, which I don't really care about because we know how to do the puzzle. We could get cut off and claim 3, or we can get 1 more gem at the den. Which we're going to need regardless, so no rerolls there. We could have rerolled as well. Okay, we keep going. Take a dice. Solid enough. This is chemistry. We learned the answer to the last question is steam, which nobody had written down. Might have something to do with something, but there's no like cipher with the the periodic table there, so this is kind of just pointless. Is there maybe something in your desk? Can I pick up the microscope? Not really. Okay. Colored books are interesting. Okay, we can dead end. I'd rather not. Right, like this is pretty good. It is 2 more gems, which is not pretty good. Hit me again. Hit me again. Workshop isn't the worst in the world because it pushes us out. Let me. Okay. Let's see here. Kitchen. Maybe we need steps. Take a spare bedroom. You keep moving forward. Maybe there's a gem on the table or a key or something. There's not. You really want to go down just to fill in the... well, no, you don't have to. We still have the entrance also. Give me another classroom. We can do one more off of here. Grade 4. We have the... we have a screenshot of this. But I think what I was waiting for here is to learn more from the other classrooms before we start really focusing on this. We know... let me pull up the right page on the old document here. Okay, so we know... Why do I feel like we know this is the Raja? I believe we do, I just don't remember why. I think we found out in one of the books or something. That's horrible. But also, like, most of these people have that, right? Like 5 out of 7, unless they're really screwing with me. You don't. You do. You do. So yeah, most of them do. I believe we know this one. You know anything else? Because we know this is both Pentagon and this is Orinda and Fen Ares. We knew this one. We got this one. So we know you're right on 3. 2 of these are wrong, which is worrying. You're wrong on this. So all of these except one are right. Actually, these 2 are swapped, maybe? Or no. Okay, hang on. We know both of these are wrong, which means these 3 are right. So that's actually insanely huge. And then with that, we should be able to figure out the rest. This is the weird, like, jigsaw piece or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's not at all how jigsaw pieces are shaped. But that's cool. Okay, so you're wrong on this. Which means you must be right on this. So this is diamond. Well, it has to be. That's the last one. Okay, so that was it. I think we put this together through one of the books. So now we know of... yeah, that's nuance. We wrote all that down. We have Vera, we have Korarka, Origize, that, and then there's like a little island here that's not mapped on my thing, but whatever. Anything in the corners here we need? I don't think so. No, okay. So this is this is done. And it does check out. So we should be able to complete the Room 46 puzzle eventually, but I think we still need to do the Sanctum stuff for that. And we'll learn about the Sanctum stuff with the rest of these. A library could like be okay, but who cares? The drawing room is basically this room. I'd really just like another classroom. That way we can at least chain one more off of this. Okay, no. But we can get 2 more gems in a parlor. We can still definitely see it. I'd love to maybe go back to the start, get a solarium, in the corner, as we tend to do. White box is false. Blue box is false. Okay, well, if you're false, then you're true, which means you're over here or here. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Let's assume white box is false. Therefore, the blue box is true. Therefore, the gems are. Nope. In the white one, I believe. Don't screw me. Okay. Something happened there. A key? Okay, this classroom bends the good way. I'll take it. What is this? 5. So if we chain them right, we can go 6, 7. But that kills me. And we'd have to get it in the corner down here. 8 and 9. This is the weird. I don't know what that is, man. There's like a creepy hand coming out of the robot or something. Acorn, corn, tooth, except you spelled something wrong. I don't think this one has any intel. Like, it's just about this flip-flop puzzle, which is like, duh, we've got that in the bag. It's gonna be real hard to get the classrooms now because so many have been removed from the pool. So like maybe like a security room could be in order. It's a gem. Dining room isn't the worst thing in the world. We get a lunch box. And we just create multiple paths here, which is important. Keys. Okay. Commissary could connect us to the foundation. We can spend our money on maybe more keys, more gems. I'll take it. Shovel. Okay. Save my money there. Okay, key card is not my favorite thing right there. We now have to screw off. Okay. We can't open this door. Let's do that. If we see like a security room, we should really take it. It's got to be re-rolled. Okay. Well, we can continue up. We can do the puzzle for more key action. Nothing up here. 15. Okay, 6 plus 11 plus 3, so that's 20. Minus 8 minus 10, that's just 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. Times 5 is 15. Divided by 15 is just 1. 5, 11, 16. Divided by 2. No, this is times 2. 16, 32. Divided by 4 is 8. Divided by 1 is still 8. Silver key, again, not my favorite thing in the world. I'd rather just have 2 normal keys, but it could come in handy. Especially with these splits we're doing. Reroll dice is pretty solid. A library could help us get a classroom because of the rarity of the classroom. Not the time for the thing, I think. Okay. That kills me. Maybe now's the time. Maybe now is the time. Okay, I'm not getting it. Secret passage. Could make like a green room happen. Which could split. We could have done like a hallway maybe, but I could use the silver key too and guarantee it's a big green room, I guess. Solarium, you're so tempting. We lose a lot of gems here, but we get a lot of doors, and that's real important. I don't have a shovel. What am I thinking? Okay. Give me something here. Classroom. Dead end, but no. You go library, you try to get another classroom off the library. What book do we even care about? Maybe there's something in an old book We can go Sightseer's Guide to Reddington just in case. I'd love to turn down here. Casino's very interesting. I'll take the classroom. Because then we can at least classroom, hook into the foundation, do something there. This is the war thing. We have intel on this. Did I write it down? It came from the Orinda book, I believe. Can I? Oh, there we go. It's because I'm doing something weird. But the War of the Fifth Era did last 22 years. So we can write our 2, 6. 4 is C. There you go. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? No. Okay, maybe I got this screwed up. Horus is a historical figure. So is Fen, is that right? Oh, crap. Okay, well, we only have 4. But that might tell us something, because I believe everybody gets 4 out of 6. So this is wrong. You're black. You're really bold. Let me try to... Oh, hello, Lucky Rabbit's Foot. And let me take the apple. Let's look through this again. Is there anything we can find from here? Oh. I would love to go back. I would love to go back to the second one, please. I don't even know where the first one is. Okay, let's just get to this. This tells us nothing. Right? They're building a train. Whatever. This is after they win. Red takes over, right? There's a green blimp in there. There's also this angel, once again, with the scepter and the shield. Green. Do we know who green is? We know who green isn't. If I take this, do this. I don't know why there's all those slashes through the mountain. I believe those are right. So green is not Iraja. Green is not the heart one, which is like Corinda or whatever. Green is not Arch Ares. So green must be, well, which ally did they not? Okay, this must tell me 2 different colors. Because I would think green here means they allied with green, which I believe could be Nuance. Again, we only see black and red. Only really see red here. We only see red here, of course. There is some green, dude. And then this is the workers again. Well, it's green, red, yellow. Okay, that's probably something. So we know yellow is Arch Ares. I imagine it's a Raja here, so it's purple. There is no purple anywhere in these. And green is probably Nuance. So I think we can go 5 as B. Because there is no orange or whatever it is. So now we know something. Does anyone have both of these wrong? You have both of these right, which is unfortunate. Does anyone have both 4 and 5 wrong? You do, but you have one more wrong. We know 6 is C. It's like definite. So does anyone get 4, 5, and 6 all wrong, or 2 out of 3? They all have black flag. Okay. so two of these are wrong. One of these is wrong. One of these is wrong. So which two do you share? You say two and... How is that possible? Hang on. One is wrong, so only one is wrong here. This is wrong, so only one is wrong here. Shouldn't you share several answers? Am I stupid? Maybe I'm incorrect about something? You have everything right. You have two of these wrong. How do you not share one answer? Well, you would share one answer exactly. So you would share, but you don't. What's happening here? I must be wrong about something else. Perhaps both of... Oh, maybe 4 isn't C. Oh, God. If I have a chance to go back to a library, which we do right now, I think we have to check out the Orinda Uncensored again. Because maybe the 5th era was oops all war. Master bedroom. We could pick up the new thing. We get steps that don't really matter. I think this was a keycard door, wasn't it? So I can't go that way from there, but I'd love just a classroom that hooks into the foundation, and there it is. So we've never seen grade 7. Let me pick up a gem. Let me pick up the apple. Okay. Nothing else. Let's look at the master sheet. Okay, this is advanced math. Oh, but there's new symbols. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. So this one I'm sure we'll have to see for the final exam, right? So we can guess with the students and stuff, but I imagine 3 squared is just 9. Everybody have 9, like that's easy. Okay. So the square is square. We know the yellow is multiply. No, yellow is subtract. Oh crap, I'm trying to remember where it is in on the dartboard. That's the hard part. Maybe I should have taken notes. We could go back and look. Of course, but yeah, that makes sense. Does everybody have 4 basically? Okay, then yeah, we know. Don't square till you're there. It's a very interesting note. Okay, Jesus, 95 squared? Okay, hang on. So yeah, yellow is subtract. So we do 3 squared, which is 9 minus 5. Blue is always plus, so that's just... Well, it's a yellow 5. What the hell do you do with that? Oh, hell. Is that negative 5? How does that even... Okay. Well, it'd still be 25 plus 7. So maybe this is 25. You're 4. You're 44. Oh, shit. I don't think that tells me anything. Purple must be... Purple is multiply, or sorry, pink is multiply. We're missing the divide here, the purple. So again, what does a pink 2 mean here? Like, we can assume this is negative 5 all day. The negative 5 squared is just 25, but does it turn into negative 25 because of how we're doing it? But no, that doesn't make any sense. No one has the right answer. Is swirly round? Swirly appears to be rounding. Then there's double round and triple round, so that might be places. So you go up, you go down. You go down on that? So okay. So it might be nearest 1, right? Okay, hang on. Let me. Where'd my pen go? I lost the damn pen. How did I do that? Pause the video. We are so back. You're gonna laugh at this one. It was in my hair because when I was writing, I just tucked it between the headphones and the head, right? Didn't notice. There was a very limited amount of places it could be, and that's really funny. But, so let's. I guess we can write it all out, right? Square is just square. Well, it depends on the color. Does it depend on the color? Because I read this as 35. No one else does. But am I right, or are they all wrong? Sorry, not as 32. Like, you get 44. You get 16. You just get 4. Well, maybe. Huh? It depends. Because if you did 7 minus 5 squared. But I don't. That's not how math works, unless it is in this world. Then what do you do on a pink 2? That I really don't know. But maybe we can use the other ones to guess. Oh, what is a? What the hell is a different? What is a diamond? Okay. But anyway, we figured out the squigglies, like the Pepsis. That's not it. Okay, so that is round 1. 2 lines is probably round 10, and then I imagine. How do you get 1 at the bottom there? 3 line. Three lines, but 1 is 1 line. Okay, hang on. So 3 lines would probably be 100, right? So this rounds to 100. But then this is just minus 1. So how do you get... You're just wrong. I assume it's 99. How are we getting 40? In what world would all of you get 4, not 99? Because you're rounding up to just 60. Well, you're rounding to 60. That's fair. In what world is that rounding like 20? Or am I really confused on how anything works? Because, well, no, 40 makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, 40 makes sense. You go to 100 minus... Okay, so yeah. Confirmation bias, but I'll take it. Okay, I'm just going to do 3 round 100. Okay. So we know that definitely means minus. It just depends how it works out. And then like this I don't understand how to put a negative number in a square root, but it sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is just multiply 2, but well, okay, maybe it's what you do after. Okay, let's see. Let's just square it. 25 minus 7. No. Yes? No, we would take 7 minus 25. If it was a plus, they would both be blue. If it was multiply, we'd get an insane number. That's like 25 times 7. Why are we just adding them? But maybe it's because it's like -5 and then you take the positive square root, but none of them have that answer. And then the diamond, what's up with the diamond? Just 16. Okay, that must be square root. If this is 4, 61 doesn't make any goddamn sense unless it's flip the number around. But 2 of you have it. And nothing tells me a clue here. So is it literally just 21 minus 2? No. 21 minus 2, 19. I guess we gotta... Don't square till you're there may have something to do with it. Is that just square at the end? Because then, this is 4. 7 minus 5 is squared is 4. 3 times 2 is okay. Okay, you don't square till you're there. I get it now. That's not really how math would work, but we're just making up new math. So like it's okay, I guess. Cuz yeah, then it's 3 times 2, 6. 6 squared is 36. So you wait, what are your grades here? 9, 7, 8. So I think you're right until here, right? You're still good. Then we're going to see now what do you do when there's 2? I guess it's the same at the bottom as you don't square it till you're there. So this is 2 times 1. Or is it? 2 times 1 squared is just 4. How do you get 16? Let's assume he's right. You could... Well, even if you square both, it's just 4 times 1. You have 16. You have 4, which I believe to be correct. But you did get... Then you're confused? Okay, only 3 of these are wrong. Which 3 are wrong? Well, we know you're right. No, you're right. We know you're right. We don't know what the diamond means yet, so all 3 of these could be wrong. Let's assume all these are right. How does this shape out? Like, okay, 5 times 2. No, but I think you would go in order of the the dartboard operations, which would be 5 plus 5 times 2 is 20. Minus 95. You're certainly wrong on that. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's 2 separate things. Maybe it's 5 times 2 squared, 100. And then 5 minus 95 squared. Or no, 5 it becomes minus 90. And then this is 10. 10 minus 90 squared is 100. And that's how you get this one. Negative 4,000. Okay, well, flip the number can't be what diamond means. It doesn't work on 5. It's just a solo number. So I imagine the diamond is square root. So you're right there. I don't know how you guys are getting 61 out of it. I don't know. We'll take the final exam one day. Does it even matter now? Who knows? I have no shovel. We're going to go in this room. We're going to try to get a classroom. Or we can just take some items. Or we can hook into the commissary again. Don't really need to do that. I think I'll just take 2 items. Could be more gems, which will be useful. Okay, running shoes, not really what I wanted. Okay, well, we have 2 more classrooms. One we've never seen, and presumably a final exam. We have some space. We have little keys. I believe at this point I should go back to the entrance hall and try to fill in the bottom 4 rooms that aren't going to use any keys. We have the steps to do it. Running shoes do something? I just saw it pop up. Longer distances across the estate and grounds. So just sometimes in a room, it just doesn't tick. Okay, whatever. We've not made it to rank 8. Wish we had. Did I see an item? There is a hall pass here. Well, we could have saved, I don't know, like 1 step or a gem or something. Can't combine anything. Make sure I'm going the right way again. We gotta go back through some more classroom. I guess when we come back, we can double check some things. I don't know what we would check on though. We just gotta take the final exam based on vibes. That's usually how I roll. Okay. A pool adds more rooms. I don't really want to do that. Cost a gem. I don't really want to do that. It's gonna have like a sleeping mask, which could be good for steps. Okay, cope. Nothing on the hand. Chapel, sure, whatever. Do your thing. Maybe we get some money up front. Nope. We take a parlor. We take 2 more gems, and then we king spam the corner. Take a magnifying glass. Okay, we only have 2 keys. The other 2 boxes are true. The box does not contain the gems. This box contains the gems. Well, let's see if you're right. Nope. Actually, you can never be right. That's right. The other 2 can't be true if you're true. So, you're false. Which means there's 2 falses. You're obviously a false, which means you're true. Which means it's in black. There we go. Okay. King spam? Could really use a key. That is true. Solarium. More classroom luck. But again, we do need keys. Kind of screwed either way if I end up needing more keys or something. So maybe you drop a solarium. We don't really need more gems. Maybe you get an item in here. You get another gem. Perfect. That's what I needed. And then classrooms are unusual. Now, a lot of other things are unusual or rare, so maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we filled in that corner. We can't do this, so we just go all the way back up. A lot of steps for a lot of kind of nothing, but... Are all the flags red? All the flags are red, right? This is clearly a Fan Aries type classroom with propaganda. They're propaganda maxing. We made the weirdest hallway of all time because, well, especially because of the classrooms. You can just invent one classroom that goes straight, but whatever. Commissary. I can't afford anything in you. And we can't even shortcut through there, so let's keep going. And I think we go top cloister, so that if we get a classroom, we can chain 2 more. All we need is 2 more. There we go. And then this next one we can reroll spam, and we've gotten all 9. A Jarin, Eragin, fixed pairings. Is this grammar class? Oh shoot. Hello, can you teach me a new word? The large house is torn. What? Okay. Okay. Let's write that down. Is this a red flag classroom? It sure is. Is there intel in the back? Foreign language class. Aljor. We'll go. Nouveau. Okay. Well, they invented language. Here we go. Sure, that'll be relevant for something. Lore. Word. See now, Hugh House. It's a lot of things related to the game, right? Sorry, I messed up Hugh. That's the wrong Hugh. Right? Word, house, tree, gate, water, day, night, future. Yeah. Right? Those are all things in this game. Tree. Yate. Could I just, like, screenshot this and put it in? Yep. Yate is gate. Okay. Well, there's actually something there. it has two letters from like English every time, or like it sounds like it. Loon, water. That doesn't really work. Never mind. Got a little bit more space here. Dow. Day. Like it's almost spelled day, right? Again, I don't know how the hell you translate this game in other languages. Array, almost like Aries. Interesting. Future. And what's over here? We get some prefixes. First. Well, that's interesting. Remember that page that said Major on it? But you don't know about Jor, do we? We haven't gotten a Jor. Good old Jor-El. There's an L in there. That's funny. So does Major just mean small key? That would also be funny. With the way they're doing things. V. Toward. I don't know why I capitalized that on this, but not on that. Nev. Is that a comma? New, the start of. Okay, here we go. Okay, those are suffixes at the end. So, okay. This is so bad. I hate myself. Last. Am. I guess I could denote it with this. Oh god, I've tilted it. Oh no. Okay, that's pretty straight. Maybe it auto-corrected it to straight. Large. And these would be on this side, obviously. That's how we learn suffixes in this world. Oh, way. Then. Old. Let's just write end, and then a lack of myself. What a thing to put there. That seems interesting. When paired with a verb, can mean I will or I won't. This one and this one. Okay, well, let's try to do the worksheet. Hello, can you teach me a new word? I don't know. Where's hello? I imagine it goes, the lore's at the end, so maybe there's no teach. Is there teach? No teach. Well, me, L. So we're going to see L. We're going to see lore. Adgelore. Okay, first, probably hello. Okay, see, this is where we have to kind of compound the language. Adgelore. First word. You'll teach new word. Sure. Aljord, Nevlore. Adgelore, new word. New word. Sorry, first word, new word. Okay, first word. Adgelore must be hello. It is the first word in a sentence. Adgelore. Nevlore is new word. So basically, hello, new word. 4 out of 6. You're 4 out of 6. Agile or Nevler. Old Teach. Old Teach is a thing. What is UL? I don't know. I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's take the damn exam or something. I don't know. Locksmith could be good. I'm gonna reroll 10 times to get the last classroom. Don't skip it. If I don't get it here, I'm gonna crash out, by the way. However, we are looking through the entire pool of the game for one room, which can't go well, but we have a solarium at least, but maybe that's screwing me. You take a conference room just to get 2 more rooms? Well, no, you want something that, like, tilts up. Okay, screw it. Gift shop, sure. At least the gift shop doesn't cost gems. Classroom. Utility closet. I'm gonna be pissed the hell off. Okay, keycard entry system. Let's go on. Let's go off because I don't have a key card. We turn off gym lights. We turn on the garage, even though we don't have a garage. Hope we get a security room. I can afford it now. Okay, no keys. That's right. Okay, well. Do I have any hope of getting a key? Don't think so. It is in here. It is in here. Hello. How are you? What's Olga? We don't have a little. Imagine it's hello. How are you? Nev Dow. Good morning. Anyone else upset? I was so ready to do it. Did I pick up all the key? I mean, we can go back and look for something. I picked up you. Use all our reroll dice. We can end the day in the break room. Sure. There's only one secret garden key here, or the silver key, which we already used. Dining room's not working. So there's a key in my food. Bedroom closet's already consumed. No keys anywhere else. Keys in the schoolhouse. No keys anywhere else. All right, we're done. We're done. Unless I can get more money and get another key. Unless I can get more money and get another key. I don't have enough steps to get back to the chapel, crack it open, come back here, buy some amount of keys. Because it's so chained, we literally don't have enough steps. We have a hall pass might do something. No, it's not gonna do it there. Running shoes could do so. Like, we can try. It's so not worth it to have one chance at the 9th classroom. But if the running shoes go insane, there's one. Because we have to go through the entrance hall again and go around these. Okay, we get to 11. We get our thing from the bedroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 to the commissary. We'd have to save a couple. If it doesn't work, I'm just toast. Although the running shoe saved me on the bedroom. From here. Bedroom is neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice. Yeah, the bedroom has some math there. I need like one running shoes trigger and not to miss. Okay. I have to go this way. I have to go this way. A lot of these, it's a straight snake. Running shoes. Still snaking. Dining room, commissary. Here's the other part that I kind of forgot about. We have to get back up there. I didn't think about that. Or rather, I did. Okay, so I just did that for nothing. All right, well, we've learned our lesson. It was that much money. Yeah, there's nothing it could really help us buy, like a showroom thing. Like one. So screw me. That's embarrassing. For some reason, I thought we would get the dining room right after. We got the keys, sure. Like we can try to make the running shoes happen again, and then we're screwed. I don't know if this will count, but that's messed up. I guess we get like the academy or whatever it's gonna say. Perplexing campus, 8 classrooms. What an unfortunate episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. That's messed up. But hang on. Let me do this. We got some stuff here. We got some intel. We have to read the Orinda book again, I think, to get all the questions for the classroom, the grade like 6. And then I guess we have to actually write down the questions or something, or the answers for the final exam. And whatever we did on the first day we played, because that was like an hour ago, so I don't remember. But thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.